There we go. Alrighty. February 7th, Friday, 2025, 3 p.m., I believe now, or 3:01. It doesn't matter. Nothing needs to be exact. It's been a good day so far. Woke up around 9:30ish. Started on the panels 11 to 20 for the 30 panel comic that I've been chipping away at slowly like Picasso. So finished that thankfully like a bit ago. So that's done. So the only things left now is the final 10 panels for that. So panels 21 to 30, and then that customer's whole thing is done, and I can repost it, and people hopefully like it and adore it because I spent a lot of time on that. What else? A YCH from Christmas, along with this TF sheet, 6-panel comic by itself, and then the last thing is a 4-panel comic and a TF sheet. So those are the last 2 things to do, or last 4 things that need to be done. I should be able to get the YCH and the TF sheet done today, and then start on the final 10 panels, and hopefully get that done by either the end of today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, or at least like midnight or something, as long as I don't fall asleep or I get stressed out. And then I'll finish the final 6-panel comic and then 4-panel comic and TF sheet tomorrow. So that way that's all done, and I can finally start on the Valentine's Day and Super Bowl YCH stuff in auction that I wanted to do. And that'll be that. Okay. Thought a car was gonna drive by, but no, they were just parking. Had some weenie and egg with some chorizo and a potato for breakfast. It was good. Delectable. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. There's still leftover pizza. I could probably throw that in the oven. I am getting a little hungry. It's like 3, so I haven't eaten since 11 or so. Oh, I forgot to also mention that I finished Brothership, that entire game, after my boyfriend gifted it to me like a little code during New Year's. So I've been playing it since then. I gotta say it was well worth it. It was very fun. I like the art style. The music was okay. I think I kind of got bored of it. Like, it's not like the Thousand Year Door or Dream Team or Paper Jam, where the music is something I can jam to or listen to on repeat. The music here was just okay. I don't know. It was very, I guess, jazzy or snazzy for me. It wasn't really my thing. So I was okay with that. Apart from that, though, not really much else in the way of what's next to do or complete on the list, because there's still a couple of things that need to be done or things to revisit. It's mostly just a matter of time. But I think the first thing on that list is probably like finishing one I got from like not last April, I think it was 2 Aprils ago. Minecraft Legends, I believe, that game that died within the year that it came out, mostly just because nobody really cared for it. Kind of mediocre. Like, Minecraft already made a dungeon crawler. They didn't really need an overworld version of that, so I think that's kind of why it just flopped immediately. So I don't know. I guess that's probably why I lost interest in it within like a week. I kind of regret buying it. Can't get a refund on it now. It's already been 2 years. So time flies. And speaking of time, it's been nothing but wind this week. Well, since like Tuesday. So like 22 miles per hour apparently. So I mean, it feels good, but it's a little bothersome when you're just outside and you feel some dirt either get in your eye or a little dead branch land on top of you. So it's not all that not enjoyable. It's okay. But that's kind of spring weather. It's usually just not like hurricane weather, just regular wind. It's worse at Red Rock right now. It's like 33 miles per hour wind. And then it's going to rain heavily on Thursday. 53% chance. So, hooray, living in the desert. Although I think the downside is mostly the humidity, because good God, like even when the sun beams down on you, you still feel a little warm. Well, depending on if you're warm-blooded or cold-blooded, it really depends. For someone like me, like I can get a little hot pretty quickly in this weather. So usually chilling in the shade helps. And also what I'm wearing. I'm not wearing like shorts or a muscle tee today. Just a sweatpants and long shirt. Something comfortable and breathable. There's not too much really on my mind today. Mostly just focused on getting those art commissions done, starting a new batch, and also helping out with family, because I could tell it's kind of waning in on everyone else. I don't really want to be the financial burden. I also know the job market's kind of fucked. Just constantly applying, and the only thing you can really do is just wait. And then constantly try to edit your resume to fit this algorithm, right? And most of the time, like, the people that are supposed to be looking at the applications don't even look at it. They kind of outsource it. So there's some miscommunication. Like, I think there was one place, I forgot the name of it. It was like a tech corporation, and basically got a call for an orientation, but then immediately after that call, it wasn't a third party, it was from directly the company hiring team. They're like, we have regret to inform you that we moved on. So it's like the phone call, the people at least that are doing phone calls aren't communicating with the people that are actually at the company. So there's some miscommunication going on, and that's just wasting everybody's time. It's kind of like the thing when I went to McDonald's, like before I got Five Below as my job, where like I pretty much went to a different location for 2 different days, spent hours and even money taking a bus to like do my orientation, and the people that were supposed to be hosting it didn't even show up at all. And when I asked, do you guys have like direct contact with them? Do you guys like even talk to them at all? Do they communicate? And basically I was told no, they don't know when they're coming back from vacation. They don't know when. Maybe come back next Tuesday. And I'm like, okay, well, thanks for wasting my time. Like, you can't even communicate or even get someone else. Like, because this was during September. So is everybody just on vacation? You gotta have at least one person or orientation person at least, on staff. But shit, guess everybody's out of luck, and you gotta constantly come back, especially if you don't have either a fire truck. But like, if you don't have a mode of transportation, or you don't want to waste the gas or the money or the bus fare to get here, tough shit. And it's just a waste of everybody's fucking time. So I don't know, I feel like communication just lacks. And there's some self-awareness to say that, because I suck at communicating for the most part. But like when I worked at Five Below, I did tell them times or days that I wouldn't be able to work, that I can't come in because I'm got COVID or whatever. So, or like there was a problem. I don't know. It's just the communication's lacking. You gotta have that in order to make the environment, especially work environments, cohesive and structured, and that there's no chaos or anything, or people being like, well, you messed up your job, or you should have done this, or X, Y, and Z. It's like, come on, be real, bro. We're all just trying to do our shit, get paid, try not to be homeless, and live like everybody else. That's it. So, I don't know. The self-awareness and the empathy in people is lacking. So I can't really blame some of them when they act rude towards people, because maybe they just never got shown kindness. But come on, you can't expect respect if you just dish out disrespect, or you're basically just acting like a total cunt to everybody. If you want people to treat you like a human being, you gotta start it first. Even if they're not being like that to you, sometimes you gotta either be the bigger person by pissing them off by being happy, or being passive-aggressively sarcastic to them, or just stay in your own lane and let karma catch up. Usually it's the latter. Because karma always finds a way. It usually does. But that's just life. For most people. Not for everybody. And that just marks the end of today's little walk. Out loud thinking therapy session. Better than taking pills and better than, I don't know, paying for $1,000 therapy. May today and the rest of the weekend and the rest of the night be good. Be blessed and be great for everybody. Signing out, February 7th, 2025.